Okay. Can you hear me?
Yes, yes, we can hear you.
Great.
Is it cold out
Thank
there?
you.
Is it cold?
Okay. Now I think you can hear me much better, right?
Yeah, but can you hear me?
Great. Great. Yes, I can hear you very well. Thank you.
What can I hear
Thank you
you?
so much. Thank you to everybody to join today with me. Jimmy, local tour guide in Peru and Cusco City. Well, soon I will show you this magical place, Machu Picchu. Okay, we just wait a couple minutes, okay, before the start the tour. So we'll wait that more our family is gonna join today. Well, actually we have a beautiful weather. It's so lovely day. Again, one more time with World Virtual Tour. Amazing day. Thank you so much. Thank you. Welcome. Welcome to Peru. Welcome to Machu Picchu, one of the seven wonders, one of the lost city for our ancestors, the Incas. Thank you so much to join today in this amazing tour. We're gonna do the live tour in Machu Picchu. Hey family, we are on 2,400 meters above sea level between the Andes, Cordillera de los Andes, and the Amazon jungle. I'm going to show you soon all this beautiful place. Okay? Just please, can you help me turn off all your microphones, please? And also, we will off the chat because 10 minutes before to finish the tour, we will open the chat. I will try to answer all your questions that you have. Okay? Thank you so much, family. Thank you. Okay, one more minute. We will start a tour, the walking tour in Machu Picchu, the live tour in Machu Picchu, family. Far away from my hometown, from Cusco City. So if you wanna visit Machu Picchu, you have to land always first in Cusco City. And then you can hike on the Inca Trail, 4 days hike to get to Machu Picchu, or you can take a bus and train to come to Aguascalientes town, first one, and then Machu Picchu city. Okay, so by bus and by train to get to Machu Picchu is about 7 hours. Okay, so I woke up this morning early around 3 a.m., 4 a.m. So I arrived here around 11 just to be on time for you family. And thank you so much to join today with me. Well, I think we can start. Let me to show you now this beautiful place. Welcome to Machu Picchu. So Machu Picchu is one of the biggest places that we have in the Amazon jungle. Very important that you have to know that Machu Picchu was built in the 15th century, means around 1440 to 1450 by one of the most important Inca. His name, Pachacutec. This was one of the most important Inca with the high knowledges in everything, especially in engineer system, hydraulic systems, medicine, and definitely astronomy. The Incas astronomers, they built magical places the same like Machu Picchu All around South America, we have amazing places from the north, de Peru, Ecuador, Pasto, Colombia, all around Peru, and then Chile. Also, we can find amazing archaeological places in Bolivia. Most of them connected by Inca trails. Most of them under the Milky Way. And also, those archaeological places were used as observatory for astronomy. The same here in Machu Picchu. In Machu Picchu, we have amazing evidence that astronomers were living here 100 years ago. Machu Picchu is facing to the sunrise in different seasons, especially in June and December. Very important that you have to know, in June for us is the winter solstice. In December is the summer solstice. We are in the south hemisphere, which is the opposite than countries in the north hemisphere. Especially June, winter solstice, 21st in June until 27 in June, we can see this amazing sunrise. Machu Picchu, all the Inca city is facing to this sunrise on 21st in June and the sun coming out from that mountain. This is the east. All this jungle that we can see right here in front, we call Vilcabamba. Vilcabamba is the real name for this amazing valley that we have in this Amazon jungle. Machu Picchu, we call since 1911 when the first locals families discovered this mountain. But you know, Machu Picchu was abandoned for about 400 years. 400 years, no one knows this place until 1902 when the first local families arrived on this mountain and decide to call Machu Picchu, which means the ancient mountain, the old mountain. But no one knows the real name for this place. 1911, when Mr. Hiram Bingham, a historian guy from the Yale University, arrived to Cusco City, and then he met with many local people that they already know probably this valley and met the families living already on this mountain. Since 1911, they start to work in Machu Picchu, where they discover amazing artifacts and a beautiful textiles, okay, where probably the quality of those artifacts and the textiles represent more noble families here in Machu Picchu. Let's say priests, let's say astronomers, masters. So Machu Picchu as well is considered as an education spot because the masters, they need to training the new generations. Well, we have many theories about the Machu Picchu, but definitely here they had different reasons. One of them is the astronomy, because if we don't have astronomy, we don't have agriculture. So for our ancestors, the agriculture was the most important system. No food, no population. This is the reason that they have to build on this mountain farming terraces. Right here, we can see all the farming terraces, okay, from the top of the mountain all the way down till this Urubamba Canyon down there, 500 meters down. We have one of the longest river, and we call Urubamba. This Urubamba River is the longest river in Cusco City and joined to the Ucayali River, the longest in Peru, and then joined to the Amazon River, the biggest one and the longest one in South America. The agricultural system that they have on those farming terraces was especially sensed to the astronomy. They grow different crops on those terraces, especially potatoes, corn, quinoa, black beans, coca leaf, and different medicinal plants that we have on this jungle. So the calendar that they had 100 years ago was lunar calendar and solar calendar. We have amazing dates in Machu Picchu, especially in June and December, where we can see the most beautiful sunrises for winter solstice and summer solstice. And also we have the most beautiful nights in Machu Picchu, especially in March and September, where we can see the full moons, that for our ancestors was very important, those gods. Our ancestors, they worship in the sun and the moon because for there, the moon represents the female and the sun represents the male. This means a fertilizer, the fertilizer for the agriculture. Okay, so it is incredible about the Incas philosophy to build amazing temples just to be facing with the sun and the moon, and also facing to the Milky Way because they were connected from Machu Picchu with the universe. According to astronomers in the last investigation of Machu Picchu 2015, Machu Picchu is considered one of the biggest astronomical cities in Peru. And also, family, Machu Picchu is almost 85% original, and a 15% is the reconstruction, and this is discovered only 25%. 75% still down there, covered with the jungle, and also in that mountains in front that we call Vilcabamba, which is the last cities for our ancestors. The Amazon jungle family is actually only 10% discovered. The Amazon is huge. Inside the Amazon jungle, we have more archaeological places. But as I told you, Machu Picchu is the biggest one. According to archaeologists who were here in Machu Picchu, they suppose about 600 people to 800 people were living here in Machu Picchu, where a very important people with a different social class. They were as a noble people, but at the same time were students living here in Machu Picchu. It's so difficult to know how long does take to build the city and when built Machu Picchu city. But definitely our ancestors, they built this amazing place to control all this amazing valley. Walk around the Machu Picchu is just to be connected with the Pachamama, which means Mother Earth, and also is to be connected with the universe. Can you imagine all Machu Picchu city by night and the huge Milky Way over the Machu Picchu city? Amazing constellations that we can see from this city. The constellations represent different kinds of animals, and those animals represent the calendar for our ancestors. Definitely, they have to build amazing cities just to be connected with the earth and the universe. Another reason to build Machu Picchu on this mountain is those stones that we can see in all the city. This is the granite rocks. White granite rocks is this material in Machu Picchu. And you know, family, the granite rocks has quartz. And quartz has the energy. Long time ago, we called this place the Crystal City because with the full moon, the quartz was really shining on the stones like a crystal. It's so amazing how our ancestors they built this big city on the mountain without tools and machines that we have in a nowadays. All Machu Picchu was made by hands. But definitely before to build the city, they have to study the geography. They have to study the valley. They have to study the place. They were a really smart people. And they had amazing knowledges in engineer, in architecture. They had numbers. They had alphabet. They had writing system. Since by the beautiful artifacts that we found in Machu Picchu in the last 20 years, 10 years, because we continue working here in Machu Picchu, and since to discover those beautiful textiles since 1911, when Mr. Hiram Bingham arrived to Machu Picchu, we can understand much better about the knowledges that those people they had in Machu Picchu. Those beautiful textiles, those are the best information that we have for this city. And also, 1912, the National Geographic come to Machu Picchu with Hiram Bingham because the National Geographic helped to Bingham to explore the city. And 1913, the National Geographic did the first magazine of Machu Picchu. So the National Geographic made famous Machu Picchu City. I'm working here, family, almost 20 years as a tour guide. It's so amazing to walk around the Machu Picchu. It's so incredible, all those buildings that I will show you soon is facing to each constellation in the Milky Way. It's so amazing the ingenious system that they built on this mountain. And also, family, we can climb that mountain. This mountain we call Huayna Picchu. It takes about 2 hours to get to the top of that mountain. And we have amazing buildings on the top of that mountain. According to the archaeologists, we suppose those buildings on the top of that mountain were part of the astronomy. An amazing temples to connect it with the Milky Way. If we talk about the astronomy family, it's just to be connected with the nature. Not just the Incas, they had astronomy. Different cultures around Peru, we call pre-Inca civilization, let's say about 2,000 years before the Christ to 5,000 years before the Christ, What amazing civilizations in South America with those built already amazing temple always for the sun. So the astronomy is coming from long time ago, not just the Incas and the pre-Incas, also the Mayas, the Aztecs, Egyptians, the Aborigines in Australia, Stonehenge in England. We have amazing evidence in different continents about the astronomy. But it's so incredible how they could read the astronomy in that time. That is the reason that we have Machu Picchu in this walking tour that we are gonna do together, family. I'm gonna show you couple temples in honor to the astronomy. But before, let me to show you this picture. I hope you can see. On the right side is the little boy with 9 years old. His name Pablo or Pablito. And together is a guy, Hiram Bingham, who arrived in Machu Picchu in 1911. This little boy, Pablito, with 9 years old, he was born in Machu Picchu. His father, Agustin Lizárraga and Melchor Artiaga, those were the parents, and they were living here in Machu Picchu in 1902. In 1911, Hiram Bingham met those families here in Machu Picchu. And also, I will show you another picture. I hope you can see how was looking Machu Picchu with all the jungle over those buildings. And they took about 5 years to clean this amazing mountain. Can you see it? All covered by the jungle. So Machu Picchu in the nowadays and Machu Picchu in 1911. In 5 years that they did the excavations here and the explorations, they discovered as well mummies inside the Machu Picchu. About 17 mummies that they found in Machu Picchu, almost in 100% intact, because they had amazing techniques to mummify the bodies. If they found mummies here in Machu Picchu, we have to say those people in life were very important people. And they choose Machu Picchu to bury all those bodies because this was the place who has the most important, let's say, philosophy where they worship in different gods because our ancestors, they were polytheists. They worship in different. Machu Picchu was as a temple, as an altar, okay? So Machu Picchu was as a the religious spot for ceremonies, rituals. Who knows, maybe animal sacrifices and also human sacrifices here in Machu Picchu. As I told you, family, this is only 25% discovered Machu Picchu. 75% still all the way down and all around this amazing valley. To walk inside the Machu Picchu is just to be connected with the nature, family. It's so beautiful to see those high mountains around this valley. Remember, this we call Vilcabamba. Vilcabamba is the real name for this amazing valley. And Machu Picchu. This is a special place. They had the best spot to live. As I told you, they had the astronomy and good calendar to work the agriculture. They had those stones already here. And also, they have natural springs on the mountain. So Machu Picchu is built close to the natural springs. Those natural springs is coming down from the top of the mountains. Fresh water, drinking water. They had those amazing hydraulic systems that I'm gonna show you soon. Again, family, I'm gonna show you couple temples soon, and we'll find more evidence about this amazing astronomy that they have. But also, family, we have different theories about the Machu Picchu, and Machu Picchu was one of the biggest university because here were masters and professors who were training the new generations to continue with those knowledges. Something amazing that happened here in Machu Picchu family that we don't discover yet evidence of children's or babies or women's pregnancy. So we don't have those investigations yet in Machu Picchu. We don't know really what kind of population were living here. But definitely, if we talk about the Machu Picchu temples, we have to say very important leaders and very important people in Machu Picchu. The mountains that we have in front, family, is so gorgeous, so beautiful. Machu Picchu was the temple of the Pachamama. Pacha means earth, Mama means mother, which is the mother earth. Our ancestors, they worship in the Pachamama. This is the principal god that they worship. The Pachamama means everything that we can see all around. But it's so amazing, family. The Incas were only 100 years, 1 century, family. But the Incas were the biggest empire in South America. They were about 12 million people. Peru's population, we are 33 millions. Can you imagine 500 years ago, 600 years ago, there were 12 million people. Was one of the biggest empire in South America. The Inca Empire is the last civilization in South America. Later on, we changed the colony when Francisco Pizarro, Diego de Almagro, Hernán de Lucre arrived from Spain, from Castilla territory to conquer this part of South America. But you know, family, the Spaniards never found this place. The conquistadors never found this place. The religion never found this place. This is the reason that Machu Picchu is almost the 85% original. It's so amazing. It's one of the biggest cities where we can see different architecture, and those architectures we can compare with different cultures around the world. In Machu Picchu, we can see different styles of buildings. That we are gonna do soon. Thank you so much, family, for attending me. Thank you so much to listen me. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much to be today with me in this amazing place, Machu Picchu. And now we are gonna hike inside the Machu Picchu. I'm gonna show you beautiful temples, okay? This is the moment that we will get in the park, and the first temple that we're gonna see is the Sun Temple. Okay, one of the most important temple in Machu Picchu. But I have to walk very slow because going down many stairs. So in Machu Picchu is always up and down stairs. We are on 2,400 meters above sea level. Okay. The main city, Cusco City, is 3,400 meters above sea level. So we are close to the Amazon jungle. Okay. Remember, we are in the middle of the rainforest, cloud forest, and the Andes. Okay. Here in this valley is a heavy rain season, but today we have a beautiful day. One more time, I say thank you, Pachamama, Mother Earth represents all those mountains right here. Okay. Okay. First of all, I'm gonna show you the Sun Temple. Okay. Just walking inside the city, have to go very slow. First of all, I'm gonna show you the water canals. Okay, there's an amazing hydraulic system. So the water system, the water canals are still working here in Machu Picchu family. Over 400 years, 500 years that Machu Picchu was abandoned. So the hydraulic system is still working here. So the natural springs is coming down from the top of the mountains. So those are still working here in Machu Picchu. It is incredible how was the hydraulic system in that timing. Okay. We're gonna see soon that water canals right here. I hope you can see family. Look, those are the water channels for the water canals. We have more. As I told you, family, this water is coming from the top of the mountain. Okay, those are natural springs. Okay, right here we can see, this is the main fountain, fresh water, drinking water. So natural springs on the mountain. This is one of the reasons why they built Machu Picchu here. Okay, so look, that's amazing water canals right here. Okay, so fresh water, so beautiful. And now I want to show you the Sun Temple, one of my favorite temple in Machu Picchu. But before, we can see all those farming terraces. Look, there are many, many farming terraces. Look like steps, right? Like stairs, right? But those are the farming terraces where they grow different crops right here. Okay. And this is the Sun Temple, 100% original. The first one. I'm gonna show you the Sun Temple, this amazing temple right here. Okay, this one. This is the Sun Temple, is facing to the sunrise on 21st in June. And also look the sun over the Sun Temple. Amazing. It is incredible. So beautiful. Okay. We are close to the sunset in Machu Picchu, and the sun is over the Sun Temple. And with that window, can you see that window? Okay. That window is waiting the sunrise on 21st in June, winter solstice. When the sun shines through that window is the new year for our ancestors. Okay. It is amazing how they calculate the calendar with just that window. It is incredible. That is the reason that we call the Sun Temple, okay? Because it's facing to the east, okay? And also that window is the most important thing in this temple because this is waiting the first sunshine on 21st in June when the sun shines through that window. So we say New Year for our ancestors. In Cusco City, in Machu Picchu, we had a big festivals for the sun because we still worship in the sun. We are Andinos family. We speak Quechua, our native language. This temple is 100% original. The architecture family is so perfectly. It's nothing between those stones. It's just the perfect carpet on the rock. Okay. Our ancestors, they worship in this temple, the Sun Temple, but also is working as observatory for astronomy. Under the Sun Temple, I hope you can see it. Okay. Under the Sun Temple is this natural cave. Over this cave is the Sun Temple, right? This is the Sun Temple. Under the Sun Temple is this natural cave, but our ancestors, they carved and beautiful altars, okay, on this rock to put the offerings, okay, for the mummies that they put or they burial inside this cave. When we talk about the mummies in Machu Picchu, definitely those people were a noble people, probably a royal people, the reason that they put under the Sun Temple. In 1911, they took the bodies from those niches, look like a windows on the wall. They burial the bodies in with Hiram Bingham. He discovered those mummies right here. Those were in the fetal position, the same like a we born, because they have the philosophy to rebirth again. Okay, that's an amazing philosophy, buddies. Most of the funerals that Bingham found in Machu Picchu and most of the funerals that we found around Peru were in the fetal position, the same like a we born. Okay, so this is one of the important burials. Okay, a natural cave, but they carved it with those beautiful stones all around this beautiful cave. It is incredible how they split the rocks, how they fit the stones on the bed rocks. They had an amazing techniques to carve the rocks and polish the rocks. Actually, in Machu Picchu, we discovered chisels made by coopers, and we discovered hammers made by meteor stones. Okay, incredible, so beautiful. The cave, the natural cave where Bingham found the mummies. Over this cave, the Sun Temple, 100% original, beautiful. Okay, so I'm gonna show you another temple that we have more evidence about the astronomy, and also here we can see those perfect stones where they fit on the bedrock. You see, look at how big is this rock and how they fit those stones on the bedrock. They didn't use mortar between those stones is just all by stone. We don't know really, family, how many stones they used to build Machu Picchu, but they say millions of stones to build the city. And how long does it take to build a city? Wow, I guess, but some archaeologists, they suppose 50 years to 100 years, and imagine how many people they were building Machu Picchu. Wow, definitely we had many questions that is so difficult to know. Okay, how many people were building Machu Picchu, or how long does it take to build the city, or when they build Machu Picchu too. Okay, we suppose the Incas, but we found amazing evidence of pre-Inca civilizations here in Machu Picchu. That mountain, okay, that mountain we call Machu Picchu, okay? All those farming terraces, that mountain we call Machu Picchu mountain. This is the reason why we call the city Machu Picchu, because very important that you have to know when the first local families arrive to this mountain, they decide to call that mountain Machu Picchu, which means old mountain or ancient mountain. And Hiram Bingham, he followed the name of this mountain and called all the city Machu Picchu. Honestly, no one knows the real name for this place. Okay? So difficult to know the real name for this place. See, beautiful sun temple right here. And then we continue exploring the city. Say thank you so much, family, to join today with me. It's so beautiful to hike around the Machu Picchu, guys. Just to look all those mountains in front of us and all these buildings is so magical and mystical. Mm. Look at this beautiful place, family. And we are walking now inside the city. Okay. I recommend you to, family, if you want to visit Machu Picchu one day, if you want to come to Peru one day, I recommend you to book your Machu Picchu ticket ahead, maybe 2 months or 3 months ahead will be great. Okay. And we want to get in one of the temples, okay, who represent the astronomy as well in Machu Picchu city. It's so big city, family. It's so big, okay? We can climb those mountains. We can hike on the Inca Trail, 4 days hiking on the Inca Trail. Many people do that hike too, okay? It's so amazing to hike in the Inca Trail. I've been a couple times there. It's so amazing. Around the Inca Trail, there are some beautiful archaeological places. Mm, okay. And now, just getting in the city, there are many tourists too, but no like before the pandemic. So before the pandemic, were over 8,000 people in Machu Picchu. Now I think it's like 3,000 maybe. Even it's a lot of people too. Okay. But now we have the regulation. It's only 4,000 tickets, I think, available per day. So that's the reason that if one day you will like to come to Peru, so I recommend you to book your ticket ahead, especially the Machu Picchu ticket ahead. So we have a beautiful day today. Soon the sunset. It's so sunny, guys. It's so beautiful. Look this amazing place and the sun right there. It's so big, the Machu Picchu. There are big green plazas like this. where they did some festivals, some ceremonies. But I'm just getting inside this building. I'm going to show you a little bit more about the astronomy for the Incas. Okay, just exploring a little bit more Machu Picchu. But I'm going to show you soon one of the special temples here. We are inside a city now. We had amazing buildings where we suppose they were living. All those houses had detached roof, okay? And how we know that? We can see those stones like sticking out on the wall, like cylinder stones, where they tie the ropes, they tie the wood, they tie the bamboos, and they use those material to cover the houses. So all Machu Picchu city, all the buildings had detached roof, okay? They tie in those stones right here. So we can see clearly, okay? Those stones like actually look like sticks, but it's made by a stone. All the city is made by a stone, okay? They use those stones to tie the ropes, okay? And to build the thatch roof on the top of those houses. And we are getting now in this amazing temple. Good. And now we can see those stones. Okay, there are two, okay? And circular perfect stones carved on the bedrock. One of them is bigger. This one is bigger. The another one is smaller, okay? And we call the water mirrors, which means to see the reflecting of the sun and the moon. Our ancestors, to look the Milky Way, to look the stars, to look the sun, the eclipses, the moon, they use those stones with water and work like a water mirrors, okay? Those are the tools that they use to look the astronomy. It's so amazing how they carved those rocks on the bed rocks. You just imagine with water those stones so clearly to see the reflecting of those. So in Machu Picchu, we have this temple, the water mirrors, where they used to study the astronomy. Okay, this is the biggest investigation that we have in Machu Picchu. And then I'm gonna show you another temple. The closed windows, okay? The closed windows is a decoration of the architecture for our ancestors where they put a beautiful offerings inside those. You just imagine a beautiful artifacts and beautiful textiles, okay, inside those niches, okay? All Machu Picchu has those closed windows around the walls, so they put offerings inside those, okay? So I'm gonna show you another buildings right here, just walking inside the park. You remember I told you between 600 people to 800 people was the population in Machu Picchu? And this is the ceremonial rock. I hope I can get it because some of them is no opening for tourism. Okay. So, but right here, We have the main temple, okay, where our ancestors were living in those houses. It's not a lot to get in because now Machu Picchu is controlled by UNESCO, okay, to preserve and conserve Machu Picchu. They close some temples, but the place where I am is where Hiram Bingham found in 1911 the funerals. That means the mummies inside this building right here. Wow, it is incredible, guys, when we just walk inside those temples that you see nobody here. I feeling like my skin getting like a chicken skin. It has a lot of power, family, to walk around the Machu Picchu. Especially this spot where I am is where Hiram Bingham found the funerals. That means the mummies. They burial the bodies here in Machu Picchu. Most of them were from the noble people. It's so difficult to know what kind of population were living here in Machu Picchu. But definitely, guys, the people who were living here were an amazing population. Okay. Again, those closed windows where they put the offerings for those mummies right here. Okay. And I'm gonna show you soon another beautiful valley. Machu Picchu is open till 5 p.m. So the last entrance in Machu Picchu is at 3 p.m. Whew, thank you so much, family, to listen me today in this amazing tour, Machu Picchu, the live tour in Machu Picchu by World Virtual Tour. This is the amazing valley that I want to show you. All those high mountains that we can see all around is part of the Amazon jungle. Behind those mountains, there are more archaeological places. Those are not discovered yet. We just explored by drones in 2018. We sent the drones to those mountains where we discover more evidence about the Incas places, Incas buildings. Okay. But for the moment, we don't explore yet all those. Hope one day we'll continue exploring Machu Picchu and definitely we are going to understand much better what I mean this place. But definitely family, people were living here was an important people. The people have to be connected with the earth, with the mountains. They had amazing philosophy. To walk around the Machu Picchu is just to respect the earth. Walk around the Machu Picchu is just to say thank you for one more day in the life. It's so amazing to hike around this. Okay. I hope one day you will have the opportunity to come to Machu Picchu and you will feel much better what I mean this place. Okay? Say again, thank you so much for attending me today in Machu Picchu. And now we will open the chat. Okay? I know that you have many questions. Okay, I will find a nice place to open the chat. Okay. It's a big city, family, Machu Picchu. Okay. I will find a good place, okay, to answer all your questions. It's so beautiful, yeah. To hike around the Machu Picchu is so beautiful. It's just touch the heart, touch everything. It is so incredible. Okay, I think this is a good place where I can sit for a while and answer all your questions. Thank you so much to follow me today in this amazing tour. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. I hope you enjoy. Uh, sure, it's a short time, but I try to do all the best for you, family. All right. This is a good place to sit and enjoy this beautiful view. Okay, this is good. Whew, facing to Machu Picchu mountain. Okay, wow, there are many questions. Okay, we'll try to answer all the questions. Thank you so much to everybody to follow today World Virtual Tour. Thank you to everybody to attending us. Thank you so much, family. Thank you, thank you. Actually, I have a good question here. The coldest season is January, February, and March. Then June, July, August till October is quite sunny and hot. Okay, so we don't have the four seasons, family. Very important that you have to know this. We don't have the four seasons. Okay, we have only two seasons. That is rain season and a dry season. Okay, the rain season is the longest one. Actually, from November till almost May, it used to rain, but we don't know what happened. I think it's the global warming too. It's really hot. Okay, it's really hot in Machu Picchu now in November, so it have to be rain, but it's really really hot. Thank you so much to everyone. Okay, we'll see. That's Machu Picchu mountain. And now, okay, there are many many questions. I hope to answer all the questions. Thank you so much. Thank you. Christina, all the tools that we found in this site, most of them are at the museum in Cusco City in Lima, but also too we have some around the world that happen in different places. Some of them we have in the Yale University is still there because Bingham, he was a professor from the Yale University. So we have some artifacts in the Yale University. And we have some of them in Argentina, in Chile. Wow. The black market happened to here in Peru. Mhm. But some of them we can see at the Inca museums in Cusco City. Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you. Oh, very good question, Shirley. We have two different architectures, okay? Uh, right here, I hope you are still there. I want to show you this. Very good question. Thank you so much. So we have time. Look at this. Perfect stones in the first part of the wall and simple stones on the top of the wall. Okay, look again. Perfect stones on the bottom and simple stones on the top of the wall. What I mean this, two different architectures, I will be closer, two different architectures, right? Maybe means different periods. This means probably pre-Incas and Incas. Okay, that's a different period, and we can see different architecture. We can find this in all Machu Picchu. You remember Machu Picchu was built, we suppose, by the Incas, but when we did investigation in Machu Picchu, we found pre-Incas artifacts. Maybe this place was built by two generations, pre-Incas and Incas. Thank you so much, and really good question. Very good, very good, very good. Thank you so much for your donations. Thank you so much for your tips, for your personal appreciations. Thank you so much. Thank you, thank you. Yes, Mari. In until 1998, the train was a Peruvian company. So the tourists traveled together with the locals people, okay, until 1998. That's true. With chickens, with goats, with many animals, people were traveling. But in 1998 was the biggest flooding. The Urubamba River destroyed the rail track. Okay, was the rail track was destroyed by the river. So in 1998, the Peru government sold the rail company to a different country. Actually, Chile, they had the biggest percent of actionists of the rail track. That's the reason now that we have to split the train by locals and tourists. Mhm. Yeah, it's true. Thank you so much. I am in the Instagram family. I am the Instagram. If one day you will come to Peru, will be my honor to be your tour guide. I'm gonna send you, yeah? Machu Picchu Exploration is my Instagram. Okay, let's meet to right now. It's very hot. Today is very hot. There are a lot mosquitoes too in Machu Picchu. Yesterday, my friends told me it was raining so heavy, but today is really good. I'm really happy. Okay, thank you. I studied English at a university in Cusco City for 3 years. Actually, almost 4 years. But I'm working as a tour guide for almost 20 years. So just practice every day. That's good. we can learn. We can learn different language. We had an English, French, German. I can speak three: Italian, Portuguese, and English. And definitely my native language is Quechua. Quechua is one of the difficult language. I'm from the Andes, so that is my native language. Okay, good. Yes, there are many questions. So sorry, family. There are many questions. Yes, I can do that. Actually, 25th, I think 25th this month we do again Machu Picchu. Okay, so I will show you a little bit more the Machu Picchu. I'm gonna send you my Instagram, okay? So you can follow me in the Instagram family. If you have more questions about the history, maybe the tours in Peru. I don't know, but I want to say thank you so much, family. One more time doing the tour with World Virtual Tour is so really amazing. Mm, thank you so much. Okay, I'm gonna send you, yeah? My name is Jimmy from Cusco, Peru, but actually I was born south of Cusco, a little bit outside the Cusco on the Andes. So my town is over 4,000 meters above sea level, quite high. My first language is the Quechua, and then I moved to Cusco City, to the main city, to study the school. And then I studied at the university archaeology, at the same time tourism. Mm. Thank you so much. Thank you so much to everybody. Wow, I got a really good question, Ashley. Very good question. So they built Machu Picchu on the top of this mountain because they were looking for a safest places. Definitely, according to investigations that we did in Machu Picchu, were over 2,000 people working here in Machu Picchu. Over 2,000 people. And we suppose those people were slaves too, maybe. Okay. We have investigations that in that time, the Incas Empire, even to the pre-Incas, they were conquistadors. So they conquered many towns and they had slaves. Okay. According to investigations, took over 50 years to 100 years to build Machu Picchu city. And all these stones that you can see around the Machu Picchu, they found on this mountain. Okay. So they had all this material already in this mountain. Thank you so much. That's a really good question. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you, Jenny. Thank you so much. Yes, I'm gonna do again Machu Picchu on 25th, I think, or 26th, I think. We will post by World Virtual too. My Instagram is at Machu Picchu Exploration. You can find me there. I'm gonna text you soon. Thank you so much. So sorry if I don't answer all your questions, but there are many. Ben, our ancestors, they worship in the sun, in the moon, the stars, in the earth, and the mountains, in the universe, and in all the Milky Way too. They were polytheists. There were many gods for there. But one of the most important gods that we still worship in this is the Pachamama, which means the Mother Earth. When we talk about the Pachamama means live happiness with the earth. Probably this is one of the most important philosophy that our ancestors they had. I always say the history is very important. The history is amazing, but it's so difficult to know where the history start and where the history is gonna finish. Because you know, in 200 years, 300 years, we will be part of the history. And also, we never say goodbye in my language. We never say goodbye. We say tupananchis kaman, which means I will see you somewhere one day. Tupananchis kaman. We never say goodbye. We say tupananchis kaman, which means I will see you again. That is the reason that our ancestors, they bury all the bodies in the fetal position, okay? Because they were thinking that they will revert. That we saw under the Sun Temple, that is amazing, no? It is incredible, those. I'm gonna send you, thank you, I'm gonna send you. Thank you, World Virtual Tour, for this opportunity that they give us to know more about this amazing place. Okay, 2 more minutes. Earthquakes in Machu Picchu. Oh, definitely 100 years ago were earthquakes. Definitely, definitely earthquakes destroyed, but not the city. Probably just a little walls moving. Okay. In Cusco City, yes, we have the earthquakes. To be reborn, we don't know. We don't know what will happen after this life. Machu Picchu exploration, Lisette, is my Instagram. Machu Picchu exploration at Machu Picchu exploration. Tupananchis Kama. Yeah, I hope not, but UNESCO probably they will decide to close one day Machu Picchu. I hope not, but we have that information that probably the next year they will limit more Machu Picchu. Okay. All right, family. Questions gone. See you on 25th. Okay. Roberto, sí, hablo español también, hermano. También hablo quechua, my native language. Jan, Stonewall from Aliens. That I will explain in the next tour, okay? Thank you so much, family. Was a really, really amazing to explain today for you. I want to say thank you so much. Thank you, family. Thank you. Bye, Ben, Ricky.